It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty back. Week 2 of the RFL College Series is underway with our opening matchup between the Auburn Tigers and the Oklahoma Sooners. They're the only ones ranked in this contest and at home at Gaylor Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Oklahoma came off a very impressive win just last week. Very close game. A game in which they were being dominated 24-6, was able to come back and win that one at the end 39-31. And Auburn, these guys coming off a loss themselves against a tough opponent in Oregon, they managed to at least put up 24 points, which I guess isn't too bad, but looking at college football, I mean, maybe not the best. Week 1, that's still a good standard due to how superior defenses were within that first week. But after that, Oregon just continued to take over in that second half. Want to see if Auburn can bounce back in this. Oklahoma, let's see if they can put up the points as they did last week. Can they be consistent? It was a rough first half for them. We got to see what the second half brings. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning, Auburn or Oklahoma, and I'll see you guys out onto the field. Peace. Well, the time has come. Week 2 is officially bound to start. Oklahoma, Auburn, coming you guys' way in a few. Your boy Smitty, RFL commissioner and play-by-play commentator, calling this game. Rob Roby will be calling the next game, and I'll show that graphic up after I get the moment. But Oklahoma 1-0, Auburn 0-1. Will Auburn be able to tie things up 1-1 apiece, or will Oklahoma continue to keep up the streak? Allen Mourning is a player to look out for here for this Oklahoma team. Had a fantastic first week in terms of statistics. Really rough start, as I mentioned earlier, for Oklahoma. Looking to see them come off to a really strong start, though, in this game. Oklahoma had themselves a stacked team with a great quarterback going #1 overall. That was the first quarterback in RFL history to be drafted with the first overall draft pick with DJ. And that's Daryl Johnson. For guys that didn't know from last year's college series, he becomes a Columbus Explorer. And Allen Mourning looking to show to be that next guy. Auburn. These guys, I don't think they have much of any, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have any prospects really like that. They had a pretty good, strong showing against Oregon. Nice little run game with Mike Spears, a generic running back. Looking to see if the quarterback, Heller, can play a lot better than he did in the first week. Average at best, and we already know now some adjustments has been made to really get a true look at these teams, especially these offense. Very tough defensive games in the first week. Now we get an official look at these teams in the real deal. With that being said, ball's on the tee. Auburn kicking this one off in Oklahoma. It's going to start it out with the ball first as they'll take it from the 3-yard line. And he's got a space. No reason to cut that back. That could have been an opening kick return for a touchdown. And he just, oh man, for whatever reason, cut back into that. But Allen Mourning, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception last week, 408 passing yards. Was one of the 2 quarterbacks to pass for over 400 yards within the first week of the season. The other was Ohio State's quarterback, Monty Wyatt, who will be playing later on this week. 1st and 10 after a great field position off the return. Here goes a shot down the field. That's going to be overthrown. And we'll go ahead and get a look at this Oklahoma offense in depth as we get a look at the line here. Offensive line's going to have to do a good job of protecting up front. And we've seen a lot of big catches last week out of Noah Regier. That's going to be one guy that Auburn's going to have to look out for. Big body wide receiver. And I actually want to see more out of the running back here, D'Amico Brewer. See what he brings to the table here. Will they give him a chance here on 2nd down? They will. And he's fighting for it, gaining what he can on the play. We'll now get a look at this Auburn defense, gave up 41 points against Oregon. Really struggled against the run game. Most rushing yards given up by any defense in the first week. And they want to try to make the adjustment to make that not be the case here tonight against Oklahoma. 3rd and 8. There's the throw. 1st down connection. They'll get to the 47-yard line. That's going to be a generic wide receiver. McLeod hauls in. Nice catch, 9 yards. And the Sooners are going to move the chains. Good job here in protection. Gets wide open, it seems, there on the hitch route. And good delivery. Quickly getting that out of his hands to his receiver right there at the sticks. First and 10. Cross midfield here. Oklahoma's got him some time. Throws again. Nice sideline catch. Made for another 1st down. Allen Mourning with 2 completions back-to-back as he finds Enrique Byrd. And Oklahoma's got themselves quite a pair of generic wide receivers here. This nice sideline throw. A lot of separation, which tells me a great route ran at the top there by Enrique Byrd. Look at him stretching out, fully extending for that catch to move the chains. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe to the RFL. You're watching the Relocation Football League, our college series. I formation, handoff in the run game, not going anywhere again. This time it's going to be the backup running back, Warner, getting a carry there, and that's Papo, the solid tackle. This is a good job by Papo. You see the block trying to get sealed there by the fullback Wall. And the wall wasn't strong enough as he got back there to Warner. So a 3-yard loss sets up a 2nd and 13. They'll go with some play action. Pressure coming and down he goes for a sack. That's going to be Bryant. 3rd and 21 now. You come up, you lose 8 yards this very next play. Great job by Bryant, just coming off that right side edge, the blind side really of Allen Mourning. And of course, they're going to have to air this out. Empty set. Mourning looking to at least get into field goal range. A lot of time in the pocket. Throws. That's going to be a sideline catch, but not enough for the 1st down. And it's not enough to even put him in field goal range. They'll have to settle for the punt here. So good defense there. Once crossing midfield by Auburn. This one's going to be out of bounds at the 1. What a punt. The punters in this year's college series have been pinpoint accurate. This one right out as close as you can get it. And coming out onto the field, it's Heller. Generic quarterback here. He'll line up at the 1-yard line. Got to be careful in these situations. Handoff. Here goes Mike Spear. Had himself a pair of touchdowns last week. And he'll get himself 2 yards on that carry. Second and 8. Another run with Spears. 2 more yards. Oklahoma's defense standing strong right now. See if they can do it for 1 more down. Enough space for Heller to feel confident. The pass, throws, and he's got the first down and then some. All the way to the 28-yard line. First down, Auburn. Nick Heller just hitting Purvis there. Right on the underneath coming across. You can see Purvis B's one of their faster receivers on the team. And there's nothing I found out I could do about this palming glitch. I don't know what's going on with that, guys. I try to manipulate the holding, traits and all that, and for whatever reason, it doesn't change off the player. So just a glitch that unfortunately cannot be fixed. But 1st and 10. Heller under center. Here goes Spears, and he's finding it hard to get yards on the ground here against this Sooners defense. You can see his performance last week, 22 carries, 102 yards, 2 touchdowns against Oregon.
Ready, 60 Pittsburgh. Clear.
Counter run play. Spears not going anywhere again. Great job, Kelly, on the tackle there. Once again, Auburn will be looking at a 3rd down situation. And that's how you set and control the edge right there. Takes the heavy contact, but stands his ground and still secures the tackle. Auburn's going to go a 5-wide empty set now. A 4-3 defense right here from Oklahoma. They'll send for, and Heller over the middle wide open. And Oklahoma again giving up big yards through the air. Last year's college series, Oklahoma, they kind of struggled a bit giving up passing yards in these crucial moments, just as they are right now. Big thing you got to do or worry about pretty much in that situation is the pass rush. You send 4 guys. I mean, I know it's the base rush there, but someone's got to try to generate some form of pressure just to make sure that he doesn't have that time to locate a wide receiver. Quick throw. And we'll get out to the 46-yard line. 8 of 7. That's Teague on the reception. And Spears is going to be speared in the backfield. Run defense is definitely here for the Sooners. And Stokes turns that into a nice tackle for loss. And he just comes right off the left side, completely unblocked. Offensive lineman got to do a better job in that, recognizing you got nobody there to help. He picks up a guy further, inside. Kind of still feel should have made sure that edge was secured before moving down the field. Heller continues to march this offense down the field. Mike Spears catching one out the backfield. Another Auburn first down. It's been off the 3rd downs consistently throughout this drive. Nick Heller, 4 for 4. Spears' first reception of the day. Oklahoma's going to have to figure something out. They're going to have to generate a pass rush or something next time they get them in these 3rd down situations. 3 tight end set. They'll motion one over to the left side. that's going to be caught. Close for a first down. Falls
On the double.
just short. Second down. Pass game very strong to start out here for Auburn. Even though they haven't passed much, it's looking like they're still trying to establish the run game. And there goes a sack by Perkins.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
For a second there, he caught his attention off the play action. Perkins froze it up a little bit. Great adjustment to get himself back on track to make the play. And Oklahoma, once again, they've got the Tigers in a crucial third down.
Set, ready? 18 Gators.
And a first down every time for Auburn in this situation. Can that continue? They send a heavy blitzer to throw to the flats, and that is going to be short, not in field goal range either. And so Auburn will now have to punt it away. And good punt inside the 20 at the 13. Allen Mourning back out onto the field. Had a couple of good throws on his first possession. Neither team able to score points, though.
Hey, hold on. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Where'd he go?
They'll send Rozier in motion into the formation. And a quick spot route out to him. It's good for about a gain of 5. Rozier last week, a lot of big catches, 7 catches, 107 yards. Didn't get to see the end zone, but he definitely came up clutch in a lot of big moments for Oklahoma to help them with that big comeback after trailing 24-6.
Switch gears.
There goes Brewer with a lane juke move. Not going to fake him out, but he will get the first down to the 25. There goes an explosive run right there. Nico Brewer moving the chains for the Sooners. It's a great job also by the offensive linemen too, just helping to keep their bodies on these defensive players. You can see he just gave him a nice little sliver of a lane to work with. And Nico Brewer, he's got himself a decent acceleration burst. So you give him a little bit of a lane to work with, he can make the most out of it. Offensive line's going to have to continue that throughout the day. They're going to look to pass here. Throws, hits the slant. Noah Rozier, he's out of there. A foot race that it looks like he's not going to lose. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Just was talking about this kid, and here he is off the slant, man-to-man, one-on-one, and for a tall 6-foot-plus wide receiver with some size on him, this guy takes it the distance on Simpson, doesn't even get touched. And Oklahoma had themselves some great wide receivers last season, and Noah Rozier looks to be another great addition to this team. Big time touchdown there for Oklahoma. Extra point here to put them up by 7. And the kick is good. Sooners lead it here 7-0. So 88 yards in 3 plays. Noah Rozier, 6'6", 225 pounds. Moving like that. Already putting, it seems, the scouts on notice. First 2 weeks having himself a great start to his season. Auburn's going to take this from the 5-yard line. Nice juke move. And that is a face mask penalty. Seems obvious. 15 yards at the end of that return there. That's going to be on Robert Barnes, linebacker, there on special teams. Can't have those type of mistakes. And from that, Auburn's going to be all the way at their own 44-yard line. Bunch formation to the left as Heller looks to throw. Wide open. Gets to midfield. Gain of 6. Gillespie.
8 read.
Generic wide receiver right there. Ball's in his third catch as Auburn will come out in the pistol. And Heller over the middle. Gillespie, another catch, but takes a big hit stick that time. Good thing he holds on to it. Right now, Heller, he's playing small ball right now, but he's 8 for 8. Dissecting his defense, not trying to risk anything. And here goes Spears. Gain of 5. Better run of the day. Throws this one up the field, almost intercepted. Right off the hands of Davis. 3rd and 5. And this one shot, and it's going to be caught for a first down. Great connection right there. He finds the submitted tight end. Now this is a submitted guy right here. Killian Hoax. I think it's Hawks. I don't remember how to say this guy's name, but runs a nice flag route there. Looks like working on the safety. Good hands. Had himself some big time catches. Had a touchdown too last week against Oregon.
Here we go. Set. 50. Plant.
Counter run play. Spears. It's 2 yards on the play.
Get ready. 15. 1. 59.
It's now 2nd and goal. First quarter almost in the books here. Play action picked up well. Throws. Touchdown Auburn. There goes Hawks again. And the Auburn Tigers are an extra point away from tying this game up. That's a beautiful pass there at the corner of the end zone. Once again, looks like Hawks working on the flag route. Running that route to perfection. Beautiful pass right there. Extra point here to tie the ball game up, and it is good. 7-7. Auburn goes 56 yards in 7 plays. Great drive right there. 3 minutes and 4 seconds on that drive. You can see Coach on the sidelines excited. Make sure you guys tune in on the next game coming up later today. I'll show it after this return. Kickoff. And he will not elect to take it out. So next up, we got ourselves a battle of some ranked teams. Notre Dame taking on Penn State. Notre Dame at 8, Penn State at 13. Rob Roby will be calling this at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Notre Dame had themselves a bit of a rough start to the season. Close one to almost losing to FSU. And Penn State coming back, winning by 1 point over Wisconsin the following week. It's going to be an interesting game to watch nonetheless. And Noah Rozier, he's eating off of these slant plays. That's a first down. Allen Mourning, 6 of 7. Only have missed one pass, and Rozier already up to 90 yards receiving. Nice catch. Spreading out the field here, and before they can snap the ball, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-7. We got ourselves a ball game. Let me know once again in the chat who you guys got winning this one. Figured it would be a very interesting game to watch nonetheless. And that's definitely what it's shaped out to be. 3 more quarters left to go. First quarter in the books. Here goes a run to the outside, and Brewer will get about 3 to 4 yards on the carry. They'll say 4, 2nd and 6. Mourning's going to be sacked again. That's going to be Newkirk. And they will lose 3 yards on the play. It's the 3rd sack of the day, 2nd for Auburn. See, running a slants concept. Again, just no one getting open there on the play. Good coverage by Auburn's defense. Daquan Newkirk, you can see him working through the double team right as he was about to make his decision Newkirk's, he gets home. Third and 9 goes underneath. And that is not going to be nearly enough for the first down for Oklahoma. They'll have to punt it away.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
Yeah, we definitely have liked to have seen him try to target something further down the field. Auburn's got themselves an opportunity after this return and take the lead possibly. We'll have to see if that's going to be the case. Great punt, but it takes a bounce in the end zone for a touchback.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Let's go. 60.
All tied up at 7 apiece. Heller's going to be under center. Stacked receivers at the top of the screen. Counter run play here with Spears. Really has had some trouble trying to find running lanes against this Sooners defense. Definitely have kept the lanes air sealed tight. And Heller looking to pass. Throws. The flag route is killing Oklahoma right now, and a strong finish to that run as he goes out of bounds. And Hawks is absolutely killing it. Nice flag route, man-to-man, catching Oklahoma sleeping again. Look at this strong slap at the end. Montez Jefferson trying to make the tackle there. The late submitted safety there, just getting in for Oklahoma. Going to need a lot more than that to bring down this guy.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Gator. Big ripper.
Play action. Heller, a lot of time in the pocket. Sets up for the deep shot to the end zone. Intercepted. No, out of bounds. Norwood didn't have a foot in. And that'll bring up second down. Trying to take the top off the Sooners secondary. Here goes a throw into the flats. That's going to be caught. Weldon right on that catch. His first catch of the day. Good for 4 yards. And there goes another route that's going to be caught off the flag. Gillespie, with airtight coverage, still finding a way to come down with this ball. That's good coverage, man. Man-to-man coverage across the board. You can see everyone's on him step for step. But still, Gillespie on, what is it? Benito. On Benito, man, gets big boyed. That's just a phenomenal catch. Both of these quarterbacks already starting out highly accurate. And Heller throws this one away. 13 of 16. Closing in on 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second half. It's still a lot of time. And he's already close to over 200 yards passing. Hawks looking for his second touchdown of the day. He's going to fall short at the 3-yard line for a first down. Now this is Mike Spears' territory. He had 2 touchdowns last week in this area. Play action though. Pressure coming down. He goes for a sack. I think that's Aguibo. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. He came Agwobu. I think Agwobu. Some of these names I gotta Google, man. I'm telling you. Play action, you see, just coming off free. Found a nice lane to get to Heller. They're looking at a long second down from the 13-yard line. Pump fake. End zone. Touchdown, Auburn. But did he have a foot in? It kind of looked questionable. As Purvis on the reception. There's another look at it. Oh, I think he at least had a foot in. Oh, both feet were kind of down, but he did technically have a foot in. I think in real life, if you have both feet down, it still counts as you're out in college ball, even though you need a foot. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, it looked like both feet hit the ground, but was that right foot down first? It looked like it might have been because it was the left back foot was up higher. So this could stand. Not sure what this is going to turn out to be. And it looks like it's going to stand. Auburn takes the lead over Oklahoma. And the extra point almost blocked, but it's good. 14-7. Auburn looking exactly as they did last week against Oregon in the first half. They put up a really good fight, was leading in the first half of that game. And Oklahoma kind of looking exactly like how they looked too last week in the first half. They came out to an extremely rough start. As I mentioned, it's down 24-6 in that game they came back from over Arizona State. So let's see if Auburn can flip the switch a little bit earlier than they did last week to keep within this game. I don't want Auburn to be hot because at the end of the day, Auburn may not be the same team it was from a season ago in the RFL College Series, but it's still Auburn. They still have solid players. Got to play them to win. Got to play every game to win, of course, but see if Oklahoma wakes up. Here goes a shot deep down the field, and it's going to be dropped out of the hands of Rasheer. That's actually a pretty good ball there by Allen Mourning. Got it right over the top, but trying to haul it in with one hand, unable to do so. Second down. Brewer finds himself a lane. That's a pretty solid run. Picking up half the distance needed. 3rd and 5.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
Mourning with a quick throw. This one's just off the mark. A little bit too quick there. Just miscommunication, it seems. Not sure where he was going with that pass. Yeah, I don't know where that pass was going. Auburn with another chance to get points. Really good punt.
Let's go.
And coming out onto the field, Killian Hawks. This guy's been killing on these flag routes. Got a touchdown already, as he did last week. With 2 touchdowns on the season. But look at this, all flag routes, and he is working this Oklahoma secondary with that route.
8 read.
Hand off to Spears. Powerful run, close to a first down, falls short.
Stick the oar.
This is a guy, once again, Oklahoma does not want to get going. The pass game has been there for Auburn. And they're going to look to pass here. It goes over the middle on the drag. Nice safe play call to get the yards needed. Over 200 yards passing in this first half for Heller. And this is a guy, looking at his attributes, not the strongest of arms as a generic quarterback, but, playing his game the way he should, not really looking for the deep shot. Took a shot earlier today, but, that one just out of the back of the end zone, really. But he's playing his game, not risking or making any tough throws. Early one over the middle, perfectly placed, and it falls right out of the hands of the intended target. Gotta hang on to those. He's able to zip that pass in pretty good. Able to throw, and he misses that one. Gillespie wide open on the flag, and he overshoots him. 2 missed throws right there. One really, and here goes a run. Breaks the tackle, and Hawks got the first down. That's got to be demoralizing. And Hawks just taking a life out of Oklahoma right now. This is a simple drag route, man-to-man, showing the speed off that tight end. Had a chance to try to wrap him up, possibly for that to keep him short, but Fields, you could see just getting that arm tackle slapped straight off. And Hawks is looking like the guy to stop right now for Oklahoma.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
No run. Spears, a beautiful bounce to the outside. Gets what he can. Gets to the 41-yard line. That's a gain of 4 yards. Nice gain. Looking a bit winded here in the backfield. Counter run play. Shoot move. Not going anywhere but back to the line of scrimmage. Montez Jefferson, submitted safety coming downfield to shut that down. He just does a great job finding the lane, shuffling his feet. Nice solid base to make that tackle. This is where Oklahoma has struggled today. 3rd downs. Can they stop Auburn? Auburn's already up by a touchdown. Don't want it to be more. And there goes Hawks again. This is a guy you just cannot leave wide open. He's up to 100 yards receiving already off of 6 catches. Oklahoma just leaves the big guy wide open across the middle on the spot route. There's nobody within 10 yards on each side of him.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
1st and 10. A motion Spears out of the backfield. And they snap this. They will. 2 seconds left. It's the drag. Gillespie. Nice gain of 7.
Come on, set.
We'll actually say 6. 2nd and 4. And a run up the middle for Spears. 1st down. This Oklahoma defense right now is just getting worked. This was a bit of the problem for Oklahoma last year, as I spoke about. Defensive side of the ball really had a lot of complications of stopping teams, putting up points. In the college series last year, that was extremely defensive. So, this just doesn't look like much has changed right now for this Oklahoma defense. And Auburn, they're just marching down the field, drawing life, taking away stamina. This defense has got to be tired at this point. And Heller throws. That's going to be held on to for 1st down. It's Purvis, 21-yard line. Back Allen coming in for Auburn, not going anywhere. They'll check back in Spears. 2-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 8. Throwing the bubble screen, but that's read out by Montez Jefferson. Not going anywhere. 3rd down again. And Oklahoma stopped them this time and hold them to 3. Play action. Throws. He makes the catch, but going backwards, he's going to lose the forward progress. As Killian Hawks almost doing it again. Great adjustment to make the catch. And Auburn will have to settle for a field goal. Oklahoma, man, getting extremely lucky right there on that drive. And the field goal attempt is good. Auburn takes a 10-point lead over Oklahoma here, 17-7. What's in for question here is Oklahoma's offense right now. I mean, came out, scored the game's first touchdown, but just have been very stagnant. They got to figure something out before this game gets out of hand. We'll get to the 25-yard line. RFL is proud to, of course, recognize our sponsorship with Raise Energy. If you want to get a discount off your first purchase with Raise Energy, go ahead and visit the website at repsports.com/product/raise-energy/ what you see there at the bottom, and use our promo code RFLRaise so that you can get that discount. Allen Mourning looking to throw this one into the flats. Gets to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. He's done with it, he's done with it.
Morning. He's got time in the pocket, and he gets sacked. Holding on to the football a bit too long, and as he's trying to make his decision last minute, he's getting sacked. 3 sacks for Auburn in this first half. And on 3rd and 16, they're going to run. It's a great run, but that is not going to be the right call there on 3rd down situation. Maybe they just didn't feel they had to play to try to get the first down either way, forfeiting the drive. And Oklahoma's going to have to punt it away once again. Good open field tackle there. This is the exact same way Oklahoma came out last week. Like I said, too flat though. Sometimes there's some opponents that you face that you're just not going to be able to bounce back from. Arizona State, one of those teams, you know, we're a lower ranked team, but Auburn, even though they're not ranked, it's still a solid team. You can see Heller right now is having a phenomenal day. Even though he's playing small ball, he still made some pretty good throws. 21 of 26. Now he's 22 of 27 after a beautiful throw over the middle. This guy's almost got 300 passing yards in the first half. $270 yards for Auburn.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Let's go, defense. Man up, D. Man up, D.
Defense.
And there goes another throw to the sideline. Killian Hawks again.
Come on, fellas.
To the 34-yard line for a first down. Heller right now is literally 11 yards away through the air from 300 yards passing in this first half. That's just how atrocious Oklahoma's defense has looked in the secondary. Cannot man up these wide receivers, and honestly, when you look at the wide receivers ratings and everything, this is a core that just isn't that great. Here goes a big play by the defense there. Gets a sack. That's Winfrey. Finally, a little bit of something there for Oklahoma's defense. And it's 2nd and 20. And this is something that just has not been present in Oklahoma's defense at all. It's pass rush. It's not enough of it.
Set. 30 base. Ready.
Looking to pass. Throws this one into the flats, trying to put on a move. Good tackle there. Gains back 6 yards of the 10 they lost the previous play. This is a 3rd and 14. Oklahoma just looking to stop them. Throws and wide open. First down, Auburn.
Come on now, let's go.
With 4 seconds left, they're able to call a timeout. And this to put them up by 13 points. Over 300 yards in the first half by Nick Heller. And Auburn's field goal attempt making it 20-7. Oklahoma had a kick return for a touchdown last week against Arizona State. The only kick return for a touchdown. Can they do it again? They won't, and that'll be the end of the first half of play. Oklahoma trailing here by 13, 7-20 at home. Offense going to have to do a lot more. I mean, look at these numbers. Absolutely ridiculous. Got to get the offense going. Not sure what's going on with that. It's just the play calling just has not been up to par to what we're used to seeing from the Oklahoma Sooners. They just got to do a better job. I'll dive more into them, but make sure to look out tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Rob Roby will be calling our next game of the day to close us out. as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be traveling to Beaver Stadium to take on the Penn State Nittany Lions. And that's a battle between two ranked teams. Notre Dame, number 8, and the Nittany Lions, they are number 13 in the country. Getting back to this game, after this one touchdown by Noah Rozier off the slant, it's just hasn't been smooth sailing for Oklahoma. Their defense is really killing them, and their offense is also killing them as well. Just has not been able to put up points. They've had a lot of times where just questionable play calling. They need to do a better job on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball in terms of covering. They've done a great job against the run. The secondary is looking really atrocious. I really feel they need to get out of man. But what happens is when they drop back in zone, the pass rush just hasn't been good enough to force the quarterback, to make errant throws or to have to throw the ball away. I mean, the guys passed for over 300 yards. That says a lot about Oklahoma's secondary right now. They got dotted up against Arizona State when we had, week 1 being more defensive than what we've, changed the settings to. So with that being said, Oklahoma's secondary right now, and to start this season, just has looked very weak. They need to step their game up in all phases of coverage. The run games look good, like I said. The pass game really needs a lot of work. Auburn, these guys are dotting them up. They're doing the right things. The run game, if they could get that going, I think this offense is going to be unstoppable at that point. They got all the momentum. They need to keep riding it, and the defense is doing a good job. And I think it really comes down to Allen Mourning and the offense play calling for Oklahoma to get themselves back into this game. With that being said, that's my takes on what I feel needs to be adjusted going into this next half. And we'll take you guys back out onto the field at Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium as Auburn will start out with the football already with a 13-point lead. 300 yards passing for Heller in the first half. Most of it coming from this guy right here at the tight end position. Submitted tight end, Killian Hawks. And he's just been the first down machine for these guys. At the same time, Heller is stepping his game up. That was one of the key points I talked about when coming into this game, is can Heller step up? And he's definitely stepped up, made some really big throws for Auburn. 300 yards through the air. That says a lot. Counter run play. And this has pretty much been the story for Auburn's run game, just not going anywhere, which has forced them to have to pass pretty much throughout this game. And that's going to be incomplete. This guy's on pace to pass for over 600 yards. Let's see if Oklahoma steps their game up in 3-4 defense this time. Throws, that's going to be caught, and a bunch of space to work with. First down, Auburn. This is just what's going to kill you every time. I mean, you get them in a third down situation, that's what you're looking for. And you just give them all day to throw the football. The pass rush has just been awful. The coverage, I kind of at times feel like the coverage is kind of getting beat even more due to the fact that they have to cover for such a long period of time. So is it really the secondary doing too bad? Or is it just the defensive line not doing their job and generating that pressure? There's a lot of questions that needs to be answered here by Oklahoma. They run the football. The run game is there. They're stopping the run, but the coverage, the pass rush, this does not look good. Here goes a screen, and that's going nowhere. Once again, trying to set up that running back screen. Good job here by the defense shutting that down. Had the big ugly come down there. Stokes coming from the backside, making the tackle.
Let's go. And ready, 50, play.
And this has been the Achilles heel of Oklahoma. Nice little rush up by the edge. Here goes a throw over the middle for a first down. They do it again. Gillespie off the dig. And once again, just having that time in the pocket. And this is them playing zone now. I mean, it's like they can't play man or zone. They're getting beaten in man-to-man coverage. Defensive line's not generating pressure to help them out with the zone coverage. This defense just, they have no answer for this offense except for stopping the run. They're still keeping the lid on Mike Spears, but for how long can they continue to do that? There goes Hawks with the reception. Another third down here for Oklahoma.
60 Pittsburgh.
I think the defense just needs a turnover, something to boost the momentum. Somebody's got to make a big play on the defense side of the ball if Oklahoma wants to come back, and there it goes. Almost looked like it could have been to the house for a pick six, and a bit too conservative for my liking. I mean, you're down by 2 scores. Take that to the house and put 2 hands out instead of 1. That's a house call, I think, for Kelly. At least get the stop they were looking for, and this from the right hash. It'll be a 47-yarder. See if he's got the leg for it. Kick is up, and it is good. 23-7. And remember, Oklahoma trailed as much as 24-6 last week against Arizona State. Can they pull off a miraculous comeback once again at home against Auburn? And he is taken down to the 27-yard line. And Keys, he could have had a kick return for a touchdown to start this game as he did last week. Allen Mourning coming out onto the field. This is a guy that needs to take charge of this offense right now. I mean, the offense has not put up points since the first score of the game in the first quarter. He's got to take charge and get that football out quickly. A lot of hesitation. There goes a big play. Wide open over the middle, finding his tight end Smith. And that's a huge momentum wake-up play. Is this going to be what kickstarts this Oklahoma offense? Strikes him right at about the 50-yard line. And that is a huge play for Oklahoma. Now they'll come out here in the bunch to the right side of Mourning. Hand off. Miko Brewer finding some space wrapped up before he could break loose. And he's only had 6 carries here in this game. 34 yards rushing. That's another thing. I don't think they're running Brewer enough. They're throwing to the flats to Smith again. And this is where it gets kind of crucial. 3rd and 5 at the 42-yard line. This is not field goal range even at the least for Oklahoma. So they need a first down. Throws it up one-on-one. And that is not the answer for Oklahoma here. What do you do in this situation? Down by 16. Still got a lot of time left to go. I still feel you got to play it conservative here and possibly punt it. Would like to see him try to go for it on 4th, but I still think at this point of the game it's still a little bit too risky. But maybe you go for it, get some momentum going for your defense. Let's see what they do here. They're going to be conservative. They're going to bring out the punt. So that is, to an extent, kind of expected. That is the second time that this punter has pinned him inside the 5-yard line. Last time was at the 1. This one's at the 2. Perfect. So can the defense get 2 points? Offense going to have to stay safe in this situation. Play it careful. The run game just has not been able to go anywhere for Auburn today. Looks like this may be against the offensive line. Yep, false start. Half the distance from the goal. That'll put them at pretty much the 1.5-yard line. 2nd and 11. Just kind of changes up the play call here. They go back to the ground game up the middle. Man, these guys, too many areas on defense for Oklahoma that is just getting exploited. The up-the-middle run game for Spears has been great. The pass game in all phases, no matter what the defense has played in, has been great for Auburn as well. I mean, this defense really struggling right now. Spot route wide open, Gillespie. 6 yards. Hand off, Spears with a cutback, juke move, first down, Auburn. And like I said, it's going to be a moment in time in which he starts to catch fire, and that will be the final piece for this Auburn Tiger offense. Wide open.
On the double.
6 yards on the play. They're just eating them alive, chunk after chunk. Then they're taking a big play call shots. That's a great play of the defense.
Down. 30 base.
And there goes the dreaded third down. Desperately needing to stop. They send a blitz there for some pressure, and it does get there. Great job by Oklahoma's defense that time, finally stopping Auburn from putting up points. No choice but to throw that away. You can see Trey Brown trying to go with the interception there. And I believe Trey Brown for Oklahoma has played in the college series as a real-life player for 3 years. And the guy has been a baller every season. Muffling the snap a little bit here and almost blocked. Could have been a huge play for Oklahoma. Fair catch going to be called by Trey Brown.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The offense starting at the 17. Allen Mourning on the day, 14 pass attempts. They really haven't had many plays on offense at all. I mean, 14 pass attempts for him, 6 runs for Brewer. That's a total of 20 plays. So these guys have been getting off the field too fast on the offensive side of the ball. Here goes a run, and there he goes. Brewer's gone to the 40. No one's going to catch him. 20-10 touchdown, Oklahoma. We still have ourselves a game. His first RFL collegiate touchdown, and it couldn't have came at a better time. He sparked an unbelievable comeback against Arizona State last week. Can they do it again? Looking to go for 2 points. It's a 10-point ball game, so why not? So making an 8. And Rozier holds on. 2 points on the board, count it. Oklahoma is within a touchdown. Going to need another 2-point conversion, but that's a big boy catch over the middle. Noah Rozier been killing all those slants, and you can see he takes a big hit. Remember, 35 Riley, doesn't matter. When you're 6'6", 225 pounds, you eat those, and you hang on for those 2 points. 23-15 is the score. Auburn's going to take it from the 4-yard line. Really good return as he gets it out to the 33. So, how does this play in the back of the heads of Auburn? They've been having themselves a phenomenal performance. You know, had themselves a huge lead of 16 points at one point. Now cut down to 8. It's been cut in half. Is this going to jumpstart this Oklahoma defense to play better? We'll have to see. It's a nice, powerful run by Mike Spears.
There we go. 8 lead.
Hey, check back 16. Check back 16.
Nice 6-yard pickup, and Heller's going to look to pass here. Throws, intercepted. Oklahoma is going to take over at the 42-yard line. Davis gets the pick. I talked about this defense needing a turnover, and they got it. That was a perfect play on the ball there, trying to get it out there to Purvis. And look at him playing in the zone. Jumps right in front of him on that play. And Oklahoma's got an opportunity to tie this ball game up. First turnover of the day. Oklahoma with great field position. Why not hand it off to Brewer with a nasty juke move, trying to hit a spin. The guy's got 121 rushing yards off of just 8 carries, especially after that long touchdown run he had. Now they're giving him the rock, and there he goes for a first down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Just was talking about, get this guy the rock. What is the average of this guy right now? He's got 9 carries for 129 yards. This guy's averaging 14 yards per carry. And a false start there. You see the right tackle moving too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. When you got momentum going like this, that can shoot it down. Let's see how they respond. They're going to throw over the middle. Nice catch made there by Smith. Gets back the yards they lost and a yard extra. Goes over the middle. There goes Brewer to the end zone. Falls at the 5. Brewer is the answer right now. I think Auburn has slept on this guy because of his performance in the first week. Probably didn't game plan against him. It's just like, we didn't see much out of this running back. We think we can hold him in our base defenses. And right now, you're starting to see Brewer take over this game for Oklahoma, showing a side that we just did not see against Arizona State last week. Backup running back checking in here. I formation and touchdown, Oklahoma. It's Warner. Took the touchdown away from Brewer there, but still, Oklahoma a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. Can they get the 2 points? Warner is still in the backfield here. Looking to throw, and it's good. Tie ball game. Oklahoma has pulled off another comeback. 23 all. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why we had to change the settings. You didn't really get to see things like this. The only comeback we did see was Oklahoma last week on those defensive settings that we had in week 1. Now you're really getting to see a college environment, on how, these games should be turning out. And this looked great. Look at this return. Wow, gets to the 36-yard line. This game has been full of excitement. And just when you thought Auburn was going to run away with this easy, Oklahoma comes right back. Nick Heller has thrown 40 passes, completed 31 of them. Still, quarterback accuracy seems to be an issue. I've got to lower that some more. I put it at 45. That's one thing I differentiated from the RFL sliders that I had used for this week. It was supposed to be set at 40. But we'll see about toning that down because these guys obviously are still dotting up. Maybe Oklahoma's defense just isn't that great, but who knows? Gets to the line of scrimmage. Here goes a handoff. Nice cutback. Spears tripped up. A big hit stick by Kelly.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Third down. Oklahoma's got momentum. Can they continue to keep it? Throws. It's a big catch for a first down. That's Perkins going up and grabbing that one. Just a good job, too, just high pointing it. And hanging on to the ball, too. That's not easy.
Come on, set, 50, plant. We all
Pistol formation. Heller gonna throw this one on the money back to Perkins. 400 yards passing.
Let's go.
And we're almost at the fourth quarter. He's right there on the dot. Heller has had himself a phenomenal game. That's for sure. Only the third 400-yard performance this season in the RFL College Series. And the clock's going to hit 0. We are heading into the fourth and final quarter. RFL community, you know what to do. Put your fours up in the chat. It's all tied up, 23-23. Can Auburn pull off the upset, or will Oklahoma get themselves back into this game? Run up the middle. Spears has had a lot of success on those dives.
90 Wolf. Check back 16. Check back 16.
Once again up the middle. And Spears close to a first down.
Go now. 18 Gator.
3rd and 1. Oklahoma looking for a stop. Auburn looking for a yard. And they've got the yard. Got that and then some. Still Spears close to a 100-yard day. He's getting close there to 16 yards away. He's got 84 yards. He's staying steady with him.
And 2 stop.
Let go defense. Let go defense.
And off Spears. 3 yards there on the carry.
10 Lobo.
And Auburn's going to spread them out now. No running backs. And there goes Hawks, going to be just short of the first down. And Heller holding on to that football for too long there. I'm not sure why he didn't fire to Hawks earlier. That could have been a first down easy for Auburn. Look at him. He's just sitting there wide open. Then he throws a bad ball. I guess was looking for something else. Probably looking for end zone play. And that could come back to bite them if they don't get this first down.
Down. Go. 18 Gator.
Looking around, throws. That's going to be off the mark. Could have been intercepted. 4th down. What is Auburn going to do here? It's a tied ball game. Wouldn't be surprised if they go for it on 4th down. He looked like he had a wide receiver wide open in the corner of the end zone, too. Not sure what's going on with Nick Heller here. He's had a phenomenal game up to this point. And Auburn's going to settle for the field goal. The kick is good. 26-23. Tigers back on top. And this is a grand opportunity right now for OU to take the lead back, a lead they didn't have since the score was 7-0. And there goes the kick. And take it from the 2 and get to the 24-yard line. So if they can go the distance, 76 yards, they can have the lead. Even if they get in range, they can at least tie the game up, but Sooners looking to close this game out. So a lot of time still left to go. 12 minutes on the dot. Oklahoma looking to do it again. Moreland in the pocket. This guy's got years. He's got to throw it, and he doesn't. Takes the sack. He just can't do that. That's 3 sacks for Newkirk out of the 4 Auburn has gotten today. And that just says to me, just great coverage down the field. And honestly, the play call, absolutely horrible, it seems. Is this 4 verts? Yeah, I don't agree with the play call at all there. But if you're not seeing anybody open at this point, got to throw the ball away. And that's just a terrible first down play call. 2nd and 18, Mourning throws into the flats. It's going to be caught by Smith. Great adjustment, gets up the field, gains something. And it's 3rd and 12 for the Sooners. Can they pick up the 12 yards? There goes the running back screen. Brewer looks like he might get it. I think the ball stretched. First down, Oklahoma. What an effort by the Miko Brewer. Wow, that's just pure speed and making a play. Maybe it's a great thing that this guy is holding the ball like this, because honestly, if he didn't hold that ball in one hand and in that last stride put the ball up, I don't think that's a first down. I didn't get any blocks at all either, just ran right by him. 1st and 10, throws, that's off the mark. Alan Mourning really has not passed much in 14 of 19. Most likely maybe his 20th pass of the day, which it is. Setting up the screen, and here goes Brewer again for the first down. And that's going to put Mourning over 200 yards passing. Play action, Alan Mourning. Deep shot down the field. It's going to be caught but out of bounds. Great effort, though, by Enrique Bird. Could have been a huge play there for Oklahoma had he been able to fall in. Pump fake. Throws. Nice catch. And Warner's got the first down with the reach-out effort, it seems. Yes. Oklahoma moving down the field. Play action again. Mourning throws, and he had him. Had a step on the defender. We're seeing a couple of missed throws here from Mourning. Got to be able to connect on those. Play action again, setting his feet. Throws on the money this time. First down, Oklahoma. And that is Allen, 27 yards on the dig route over the middle. Perfectly placed. It was right there at the face mask. And Oklahoma is in range to, at the very least, tie this ball game up, but they're looking for a lead. Hard count, trying to jump the defense off sides. They're not falling for it. Handoff, Brewer. He's been quiet on the ground. And that's only his 10th carry of the day. This guy averages 13.2 yards per carry. Back to him. And a powerful run. They're going to spread it out. 3rd and 3. Mourning. Looking for a first down or a touchdown. Can he get him? Throws! Touchdown, Oklahoma! They have taken the lead. The Oklahoma Sooners have pulled off yet again another second half comeback. Can they maintain it as they did against Arizona State a week ago? Shout out to Kai Cash for the $9.99 donation. This is definitely a great game. Extra point to put them up by 4. And the kick is good. 30-26. Sooners on top. The momentum has shifted tremendously in the favor of Oklahoma. Score going into the second half was 20-7, and Auburn was able to score on the opening drive off a field goal. It was 26-7 at one point. And ever since then, well, 23-7 at that point, excuse me. And ever since then, Auburn just 3 points and 23 points for Oklahoma. To see Nick Heller's numbers, great day in terms of yardage. The second half, he hasn't really shown too much of a clutch trait. And he's just going to gun one down the field. This is going to be dropped. Second and 10, play action again. Throws, there goes Hawks for a first down. And at this point, Oklahoma cannot afford to be carried away once again with this defense. Good play action, knowing it's going to be man-to-man. A lot of guys on the line to block to pick up that heavy blitz they sent. And Killian Hawks once again working these secondary safeties and corners on these flag routes.
Ready, 60 or.
And wide open over the middle, Gillespie. Nice wrap-up tackle made there by Montez Jefferson, but a first down for Auburn. Heller off the mark.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. 34,
5.
Looking to throw. This one's going to be overthrown. Had a wide open receiver there, but missed the opportunity.
Hey, 4 down.
Heller's just going to need to recollect himself or something. Feeling pressure. Got to throw it away, and Oklahoma gets the stop. And it's these moments that show you, what your quarterback is made of. And, of course, as a generic quarterback, Heller, and he looked great in the first half, but the pressure, once it started building up off of this comeback that Oklahoma has been forming, and he just has not been able to handle the situation well. A great punt here, gets him inside the 20 at the 13. And Allen Mourning back out onto the field. 18 of 25, 253 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions.
33. Blue Dan. He's coming. Double up.
And off, here goes Brewer. This guy is still fighting. Gets to the 20-yard line. That's about a 6 or 7 yard gain. They'll say 7. 2nd and 3. Back to Brewer. First down. Approaching 150 rushing yards on the day off of minimal carries. Play action. Allen Mourning. Got all day to throw. And whoa, man, that was extremely dangerous. And Auburn could have had a clutch interception right there. He could have taken to the house. Huge missed opportunity there for Auburn for turnover. Got to make that play. Play action. Shot over the middle, first down. Enrique Bird. And Auburn, after that drop pick, letting them live. And Oklahoma right back to business the very next play. That's just a dot over the middle right there. Beautiful pass by Mourning. Not that much time left to go here. Oklahoma, they can score another touchdown. That's just about all she wrote. There goes a run. Brewer breaking tackles. Falls just short of the first down by a yard. He's looking a bit tired here. And they should run both he and Warner just to wear down the clock. Counter run play. Tripped up. Falls at the 41, but a first down, 161 rushing yards for D'Amico Brewer.
Stop your running.
Counter run play. This is going to be a big tackle for loss. He loses 4 yards. And a timeout immediately called by Auburn. And Oklahoma really needs to get first down if possible. Not even really that. They just need to get in field goal range. They can kick another field goal. They can be at least safe to know that they can at least tie this game up if Auburn does happen to score off their last possession. But 3rd and 13. They're going to run Brewer, and Brewer gets hammered down at the 42-yard line. They've got to punt it. So good defense by Auburn. And looking for a great punt once again here from their punter. Can he pin him for a third time inside the 5-yard line? Yes, that's the second time he's pinned him at the 2. Wow. He's had 3 punts inside the 2-yard line. Now that right there is just amazing. And this is going to determine how bad Auburn wants it. They need to go 98 yards to pull off a comeback. And an upset. Here goes Spears to the outside, taken down at the 26-yard line. But what a cutback run. I told you at any moment this guy could take off. Another week over 100 yards. First down, Auburn. And that really helped out his average as well. That was just a nasty cutback. And look at the vision. Right to the open space. Fields catching him there in the open field. And Oklahoma better hope this doesn't spark that momentum that they need. Field goal will not win it for Auburn. They need to score a touchdown. They have no timeouts. First down, stop the clock momentarily. And they get another first down. That's off the mark. 51 passes on the day from Nick Heller. Play action. Throws. That's going to be caught. Gillespie out of bounds at the 47. And he has tied the most passing yards for this season. Monty Wyatt had 456 yards passing against TCU in week 1, and Heller's got 456 yards right now. Still obviously going to have to pass, so he will be well over that. Could pass for over 500 yards in this game. Can Heller be clutch? Here goes a throw. Sideline catch, first down, Killian Hawks. 33 yards away from a comeback. His defense has struggled mightily against the pass. That's a beautiful throw. Killian Hawks just killing Oklahoma.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
First and 10. They send the blitz. Picked up well to the end zone. Great defense. Montez Jefferson with the hit to knock it loose. Could have been the game possibly right there. Second and 10. He's going to be sacked. Oklahoma gets there. That's Winfrey for his second sack of the game. It's 3rd and 18. Auburn once again looking. He's got to throw it. Lets one go. End zone. Intercepted. Oklahoma picks it off. It's Fields. And they will take over at the 20-yard line. What an interception by Fields. Made sure he got the foot down. I mean, look at this. Throws this one up. This is just not the throw to make, man. And too much air on that pass. Look at this. 1 foot right there. That's all you need in college football. If this was the RFL, wouldn't have counted. But Pat Fields just being smart. That's all he needed right there. And Oklahoma is going to win this game off another comeback. They'll take the knee. No timeouts for Auburn. And they're just going to let the clock wind down. And that's the game. Clock hits 0. Oklahoma 2-0. After coming back, after trailing once again. At one point, it was 23-7, the lowest they've been, down by 16 points. They come back and win it here, 30-26. Wow. Rough start for Auburn. They're going to be 0-2 to start the season. The RFL College Series this year has been absolutely lit. And we still got more action coming you guys' way. Alan Mourning with a great second half performance once again. How about it, man? If you look at the percentages here, 70% pretty much for both of these guys. A lot of passing yards through the air. You see Nick Heller had more yards than any quarterback so far in the series with 476 passing yards in this game. The guy had over 300 in the first half. Hey, make sure you guys tune in though. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. My man Rob Roby is going to be calling the next game to close out our first day of week 2 as the Notre Dame Fighting Irish take on the Penn State Nittany Lions. Number 8 versus number 13 is going to be a great game to watch. I'll go ahead and dive into the statistics a little bit here for you guys. So let's go ahead and get a look at it. It's a great game here for Heller. The 2 interceptions, especially the one towards the end, was a killer. 2 touchdowns he had. He still had a pretty solid game though. He really did. But like I was saying, it really diminished a lot of the statistics of what we're looking at due to the fact of just not being able to live up to the big moment. You know, a great first half, but the guy really just couldn't handle the pressure of maintaining a lead once Oklahoma started turning the gas back on. Alan Mourning, 19 of 27. This guy, 275 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Saw him get off to a rough first half start. Same thing he did last week. Same thing the team did as a whole last week. But they came right back. These guys looking amazing. We're going to look at the rushing game. Mike Spears, 25 carries, 107 yards. Once again, able to break over 100 yards. Really saved his average with that 1 touchdown run, with that 1 long run that he had off the cutback. D'Amico Brewer, though, this guy struggled last week. What was an absolute monster this week. Only 17 carries, 159 rushing yards, and of course the long touchdown run he took to the house. How long was that? 83 yards. This is the longest touchdown run out of anybody in the college series that he had. We'll of course get a look at that on the instant replay, and we get a look at the other guys who really didn't do much. But Jonathan Warner, the backup running back, he did get a rushing touchdown. So 2 rushing touchdowns for Oklahoma's backs. Receiving wise, Killian Hawks, the tight end. This guy was absolutely killing. 12 receptions, 171 receiving yards, and a touchdown. Guy was eating. Kevin Gillespie, he had a lot of big catches for Auburn here. He had 2 receivers over 100 yards, well, tight end and receiver. And of course it makes sense because the guy did throw for close to 500 yards here on the day. But Gillespie, 10 catches, 127 yards for him. Noah Rasheer leading the Oklahoma Sooners with 3 catches for 90 yards. He had all that in the first half. Was really quiet in the second half though. But he had a clutch 2-point conversion catch that really helped get them back in this game. And like I said, was able to score. Demetrius Purvis, 4 catches, 73 yards, a touchdown. Really nothing else worth going over here. D'Amico Brewer, he was even catching passes out the backfield, 3 for 49 yards. So he was making some catches. Saw Bird, his 2 catches, 2 big catches he had. And a touchdown here from Mikey Henderson, tight end. So big comeback. 2 sacks given up here. Tyrese Robinson, when you look at sacks given up here, is the lineman. Pancake right here, Brodarius Ham. He was going ham. Tackles here today. We got Benito, 12 tackles. Montez Jefferson, there goes a submitted prospect with 12 tackles. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through submitted guys who stood out. Pat Fields, and of course some guys who just made the big play. Pat Fields had that 1 clutch interception there towards the end to close out the game. Yeah, also had 10 tackles. So this guy was all over the place. White with 10 tackles, and let's see, I don't think anybody else. Trey Brown, he's a guy who's always balling out in the RFL College Series. 5 tackles for him. Let's look at tackles for loss. 2 tackles for loss for LaRon Stokes, as well as Montez Jefferson, along with his 12 tackles, and Owen Papo, a tackle for loss from Ronnie Perkins, and Caleb Kelly. Sacks, quite a bit of those. 3 coming from Daquan Newkirk of Auburn. Had 2 from Perion Winfrey, and she came up in the clutch. I do not know how to say this guy's last name. It's Agwobu. I'm going to say Agwobu. Seems like it. That's it. Ronnie Perkins had himself a sack as well as Big Cat Bryant. I think that is that guy's name. If I can remember last year, he's in the RFL College Series, so that's crazy. 2 interceptions on the day. Jaden Davis and, of course, Pat Fields, the game winners. Big-time interceptions. Jaden Davis's interception was the first turnover of the day. That was a huge one. We'll get a look at all that as well. Pass deflections. No one having multiple, but yeah, man, look, how about these names here? Smoke Monday. Had a pass deflection. Jaden Davis. Benito had himself one, as well as Kelly, Montez Jefferson, and Jamie and Sherwood. Forced fumbles, no forced fumbles. Came as a big surprise. Big, heavy hitting week 1 of the RFL College Series, and nothing else there. Kick returns. Almost had one to the house once again from Greg Keys to start the game. But still have, look at this, a great average. Returning kicks. Both guys actually did a pretty good job. Nothing really going on for the punts except for one return there. And so let's go ahead and get a look at some of these plays. All right. So I'm going to look at the big plays here. Look at the sacks. Let's try to break down some of these sacks. What was going on with Allen Mourning in the first half? Okay, play action. And, you know, this was just, everything at this point is just not open. And the pressure's coming off the side. So that's just great defense by Auburn, getting home for the sack. Kellen Heller. I said Kellen Heller. Nick Heller. This guy, you know, really great start. Really great start. You've seen the drag coming from underneath here. Actually, no, that was not the drag. This is a Yazoo or China route, as they like to call it. You see him working into running the China route. I haven't really seen the route ran like that. Runs into the formation where all the traffic's at, and he just throws it outside. That looks like a whole completely different type of route concept. It's the same route, but I just haven't seen that play go like that. But nice pass right there. Sack here. We're not going to go through the sack there. Let's get a look at this touchdown by Noah Rozier. Man-to-man coverage across the board. There is no safety help in the backfield, and Oklahoma knows this. Allen Mourning knows this, and you're playing off. They run the perfect route. If there's anything to run man-to-man coverage with no safety help against an off defensive back is the slant. And who do you go to? Your best wide receiver here. Look at him. Hits the slant. Waits for him to clear this cornerback who's covering the flats of Enrique Bird. As soon as he clears them, Allen Mourning on cue. Boom. Hits the slant. And it's off to the races at that point. Big man, 6'6", 225 pounds, outrunning defensive back there for the touchdown. That was the game's first points. Auburn was able to score right back instantly. You can see, boom, beautiful throw. I keep saying Keller. Killian Hawks was killing off of these flag routes. You can see him, boom, breaks the safety down. Takes a while for Norwood to even adjust to this. That's just a killer route. Beautiful ball placement, goes up there, gets the football, goes out of bounds. 2 plays later, let's give it right back to Hawks for the touchdown. Look at him, running the flag route again. From inside, boom, kills this guy on this route. Look at this. Oh man, he's going the complete other way, and Hawks just breaks him all the way down. This guy is still in the spin cycle while he's about close to 10 yards away from separation. And of course, this is an easy read. No one's around him. Excellent ball placement, throws him away from all the traffic towards the pylon and back, and that's a touchdown. At that point, all tied up ball game. Then Hawks just started killing. Another flag route. Look at that. Working. Boom. Kills him. Is this man? Yeah, this is man-to-man coverage. So what happens here? The linebacker here, Benito, gives him a nice little press there. And you can see a good job by Killian Hawks acting as if he's still working in. So the head nod still was able to fake out the route here, which honestly it looks like this is the guy in man coverage on Killian Hawks. So this is just, I don't know what type of defense Oklahoma was in. You got a whole opposite side linebacker covering this tight end who's been killing. He's got speed and everything. Look at this. Breaks it. Boom. Nice catch. And he's just off there. Montez Jefferson. Boom. Get out the way. Big first down. Another big reception here. 21 yards. I believe this was the flag route again. Good coverage. Good coverage. You can see Gillespie, boom. He doesn't really sell it that well. Heller just throws it up one-on-one. Go get the ball. Beautiful catch right there. Big first down. Move on. Heller gets sacked on the play. Very next play, 13-yard touchdown. Pump fake. And this is just wide open. I mean, I'm not sure what number 31's doing again. He's just sitting there. He's dropping back. He's rolling with it. But then he just moves out the way. Not sure what he's doing. Probably thinks something's going to come inside, but there's nobody on this side. I'm not sure what the defense is doing. You should know the route concepts by now, but you don't. Throws the ball. This was the controversial play. You see him making the catch. I was thinking, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell here. The ball is in his hands, and both feet. This would technically, I think, in real life college football, still count as out of bounds. In college football, if you catch it, you can have one foot in bounds, but if you have both feet down, one in and one out, that is still incomplete. But they said he had the right foot down first before the left, so counted as a touchdown. And Auburn took the lead at that point. He took the lead, move on, and yeah, it really wasn't nothing going there. It was 20-7 at that point, second half. This is where Oklahoma sparks their magic. Huge play over the middle here to Smith. Look at this double move. Oh my goodness. Boom, boom. Absolutely sells and kills this defender in coverage here. That's Britt. And Morton just on cue with this guy. Throws a laser right in between the second and third level. Nice first down play. But they don't get anything out of that drive. You can see it right here, incomplete. They had to punt it away, so that sucks. But they end up getting this play right here. 83-yard touchdown off a counter run play. Look at the offensive line work. Boom. And he actually does a pretty good job. So he attacks. He kind of gets at the line, stays patient, and he sees that this is going to open up with a free blocker in Robinson. So boom, he bounces outside. That sets up this block. And then look at Noah Rozier finding work, going to get number 20 right here. Boom. Just that little bit of action. Could have been a little bit of a block in the back there, though, because he's not really on him. But just the speed of Brewer at that point, that's all he really needed. All he really needed was a little bit of a slow up. And it's a one-on-one situation here with the safety. Nice little in and out action. And it's a foot race that he just was simply not going to lose. Cooks him. And he is out. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That is what sparked the comeback. That play right there. Move on. The 2-point conversion by Noah Rozier. Once again on the slant. Man to man. I don't know why this thing's skipping. But here goes the throw. Boom. Takes a big hit by Riley. Not a lot of receivers going to catch and hang on to that. So that's showing a lot of characteristics from him. And this was the clutch interception from Jaden Davis. Oklahoma's defense was struggling mightily in the pass game today against Auburn. You can see dropping back, looking to pass. This is just a great play. He's in zone defense. Looks like two guys running an out route here. And he sees him in between. He thinks that Davis is going to cover Killian Hawks, I guess, because he's been killing the game. Trying to get this one out the purpose this time. Puts a little bit too much air, though, on it. Looks like it's a line drive throw, though. So he did actually just try to throw. That's just a great break on the football by Jaden Davis. Look at him cutting that route, getting the interception. Wow, that's just a huge play. That's making a play for your team when needed. Came up with that, and on that very same drive, it was a great run. The previous play right here by Brewer. Unfortunately, don't got the highlight for that. But we do got what was set up off of that run. Touchdown here by Warner. You can see him going inside. Fighting, stretching, and boom, right there. No knee has hit the ground yet. That is beyond the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They get the 2-point conversion right here to Marcus Smith to tie the game up at 23. Just a simple stick concept. When it's man-to-man, as a tight end, you don't, instead of running the stick, you run the out to create more separation. And boom, Allen Morning on the cue. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Oh, 2-point conversion, Oklahoma. And you can see second half, the fourth quarter we get into. Allen Morning. This is the game. This is the drive that put the game away. Really, play action. And look at that. That's a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass right here. See this guy coming across the middle, right on the money. Right on the money to Allen. 3 plays later, game winner. Hits Mikey Henderson. And let's see where Henderson's at. He could have hit the middle right here, which he does. Yeah, that's Mikey Henderson working, running this shake route. You see him going across the middle. Boop, boop. Works inside, zone defense. Can't really let this guy cross your face at this point. You're supposed to have help, but look where he's looking. He's not paying attention. He's not paying attention. A lot of space right here. Great job by Allen Mourning, too. Look how he makes this throw. He doesn't throw him like you see some guys do, keeping in the motion that in which he's going. You see how he's going this direction. He could have ran him straight into 35, but what does he do? He leads him upfield with this throw. Bam, right in the middle. That is a beautiful throw. That's your quarterback just making the perfect throw. That's the difference between guys with accuracy that knows what they're doing and quarterbacks that's just throwing the ball. Look at that. Leads him right upfield. Beautiful play. But yeah, that's really pretty much all. And get the interception. Yeah, let's get the last interception by Pat Fields. Really not liking too much of this call. I think he had a chance probably there. Had a chance. Man-to-man coverage. He got Davis beat. Not too much of a time there, though. Dig was looking like it was coming open, but that's good coverage. That's good coverage. I would have took my chances right here. I definitely would have probably took my chances here early, but he's probably not looking that direction. And right there, that's a first down. That's your main guy. That is your main guy right there. Killian Hawks, man-to-man. Boom, kills him on the route. This is the throw to make. Heller, like I said, I just don't feel like he was prepared for the moment. He's getting, too nervous, I think, in this big moment. Could have made that throw. Definitely had it. Sits there on it. Never gets open. People working to get open here. And even got this defensive back starting to get over top of Brown, which he sees, and it's late. And he throws it way too late. Right in the double coverage. Pat Fields. Boom. Nice interception. Look at that. Foot down. That's all you need. All you need in college ball. That's the game. Absolutely amazing game it was. Enjoyed calling it for you guys. That's going to do it here for me. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Hey, man. Oklahoma pulls off yet again another comeback. They beat Auburn 30-26. And make sure you guys tune in later on tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Rob Roby, he'll be calling this game, Notre Dame versus Penn State. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.